Second place, Mr. Kinder Rauch out of Billings, Missouri. The third spot goes to Jason Wayman out of Kirksville. We're getting ready to turn some 10,000-pound pro stock tractors loose here, Chris. This is going to be Corey Bob, Crawfordsville, Indiana, the Whiskey Wild. That box top down about 50 feet back from where he stopped, folks. That was all power and torque right there pulling that sled.
He will after, he'll tie one on.
Okay, this tractor that's sitting up here on the other side, I'll tell you what, follow it on Facebook. The Hurricane Alice team, I was kind of been a little bit nervous this week. I really wanted to see this tractor down here. They did take it out last week, did a test pull with it. They said they came back and they didn't know if they would be able to make it or not because they did find some metal and stuff in the filter. But it's great to see the old Hurricane Alice out here. Doman family out of Lewisburg. This is going to be Todd Doman sitting on the seat of it tonight. This is the famous Hurricane Alice.
Come on, Chad.
Something is still not right inside that power plant of the Hurricane Alice there, so did not like to see that, did not like to hear the sound that I heard coming out of that tractor when it was going down the track. But now get that chain tied on that side. I do want to talk to these guys a little bit, and I want to see what they come off for RPMs on that line on that pro stock side. I'm going to try to talk to some of these guys tomorrow to get a number on that because it's got to be a big number. Well, this is Kevin Masterson out of the Hoosier State. Evanston, Indiana, John Deere called the River Rat. Slowly build them RPMs up, start spinning those large turbochargers underneath. Wow, he was pulling a big gear over there, I think. Yeah, he kind of got down on the RPM and just never got it to come all the way back up. John Deere 6030, the River Rat, Kevin Masterson. Here we go, John Deere time. Oops, I'm a tractor behind here, Chris. That's the Massey Ferguson. You already said that, didn't you? That is the black Massey Ferguson called Beyond Limits. This is Dustin Hart sitting on the seat of it out of Fayette, Missouri again. These guys do a lot of turbocharger work for tractor builders. Or I shouldn't say tractor builders, but they do a lot of work on tractor pullers and stuff. But this Dustin Hart, the Beyond Limits Massey Ferguson. He's chasing about 328. He needs to be over that to take the lead away from Corey Bob. Beyond Limits. He's going to put that 8737 Massey Ferguson there right in the area. I think we are going to have a new leader. and Don Masterson. This is Tinker Toy. They got the box on that sled loaded up, and they just keep on tugging and pulling that thing farther down the track. The placings is the nice thing going on. I think we missed one here just a little bit ago. We're going to get that here in a few moments. That's the placings from the 8,500 pound limited pro stock class. Stay tuned. We'll get to those here in just a few moments. Now it looks like we're getting ready to go green there on the John Deere. He's going to be chasing the old Don Masterson Tinker Toy, who's out there at 345.5. That is the distance it's going to take the lead away here from the Rumble in the Refuge in Mound City, Missouri. With the barely getting by machine. So this tractor right here is tied for the #1 spot in the points so far this season. The Lucas Oil Pro Pulling League Champions Tour with the fast fuel system 10,000 pound pro stock. You gotta love the bark of that turbo, and that thing just kept tugging and chugging out there on the big end. That is the big block horsepower that you're seeing right there. That old John Deere, the 6030 John Deere that's sitting there. The Rolling Stone. They will finish doing that track prep on that side, getting everything smoothed out and packed back down. They get that track clear, they will go ahead and drop the green and throw the green flags. But this will be Mike Boyd. Boyd and Company, Green Streak out of Washington, Indiana. He is chasing the Tinker Toy Don Masterson. Again, he's out there 345.5. We'll see once if the Boyd and Company Green Streak can take that lead again. Mike Boyd sitting on the seat of it, Washington, Indiana. This is the Green Streak. For the pit area. He was heading for that Rhino Ag blow up down there at the end, and something let go. I think he just got himself low on RPMs, got himself underneath the turbo. Tractor's still running. You can kind of hear that little chirp and the little pop that went on there. I believe he just got underneath that turbocharger. So. on that 10,000 pound pro stock Champions Tour fast fuel system This is the Buck Eater 2, Mickey Shorter. He was shooting for it. He was going everything out that he could get it. I'll tell you what, you gotta love that class. There's something wrong with you if you don't like that, Chris. Barely getting by. He's going to end up short of the Ticketoy Masters then. At the Rolling Stone, Mike Robbins, I think he's going to be up there a little ways too far, but we'll get the official distance here just as soon as we can. So the points chase will be shaken up a little. Right now you got the Ticketoy Masters sitting number 1, Rolling Stone, Mike Robbins sitting number 2, Green with Envy, Sam Brown sitting at number 3, Beyond Limits, Dustin Hart sitting number 4, Whiskey Wild, Corey Bob sitting at number 5. That is your top 5 in your 10,000-pound fast fuel system Champions Tour Pro Stock class. This next tractor out of the state of Iowa. How many folks are here from Iowa tonight? Rob Russell getting ready to take a shot right now. This is a good one too, man. This tractor can run with the best of them. He's going to give all them big blocks, he's going to give them a shot whenever he goes down the track here. Out of Prescott, Iowa, the workhorse. He needs to get over 345.51. That is Don Masterson on the Ticketoy. He's certainly sitting in the lead. Rob Russell, the workhorse. Tractor, and he was going after that John Deere, but I don't think he got him. I think he's going to end up just a little bit short. To come off that line really hard, trying to get that track speed built up, just was not looking like he was getting that track speed. Miley's got the green flag over here, Chris. We're going to turn him loose. Out of Madisonville, Kentucky, the edge of sundown. Not going to get it done here in Mound City, the edge of sundown tractor out of the Bluegrass State. Little excess fuel getting up in the system up there. He's competing with the fireworks over here on the other side here, Chris. I'll tell you what, you've been hanging on to the lead here in both these classes for quite a while. And there is a lot of green in both divisions. And again, this is going to be Brad Moss sitting there on the other side. This is the Young Buck, Madeireville, Kentucky. Your leader is still Don Masterson on the Ticketoy, sitting under 345 and 5. See if Brad Moss can put the Young Buck out there on top of That distance put out by Don Masterson. All the way from Adairville, Brad Moss. This is the young buck. Brad Moss giving it everything he's got there. Had that John Deere cranked up for certain. But he is well short of the distance. Just looking at the leader mark for me. This is your last bullet right here in this Fast Fuel Systems 10,000 pound pro stock class. Jack Mays out of Amity, Missouri, the billet binder. He got out of it. He knew that he didn't have a chance of getting up there to that leader, so he just basically started backing out of it. Just could not get any bite on that tires coming off that line, and he just not get anywhere close to what he wanted to there, so he just went ahead and backed out of it. Save that tractor for another day, because we got tomorrow yet coming up, so. Last tractor in the class, 10,000 pro stock. This will be Peter Norton out of Franklin, Indiana. This is the Category 5. Trying to take out Kevin Masterson, a fellow Hoosier on the River Rat, sitting in number 1 spot. Tinker Toy sitting there number 1. Who is Tinker Toy? Don Masterson. I knew that. It's a different Masterson. Don Masterson in the lead at 345.51. Listen to them RPMs. There goes the horsepower. He's going to turn it on. Again, Peter Norton, Franklin, Indiana, Category 5. Back to Indiana tonight, Chris. Boy, they are moving mounds and mounds of dirt over there on that side, though. That buckboard is full. It's spilling out from the side.